Hey guys, it's finally time for Magikarp and Wailord Tag Team GX deck, so stay tuned for the video.
Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And we are finally back with Magikarp and Wailord GX tag team deck profile and also a gameplay. Unfortunately, I didn't have Magikarp and Wailord promo code, so I was not able to build this deck. So today I decided just to try to give it a shot with Quagsire and Blastoise, and we'll try to see to do some heavy damage with Towering Splash GX and the Super Splash GX. So basically I made this deck to be able to go for up to 210 with Super Splash, but I also made it with a couple other tech cards like Max Potion and Quagsire as well. So theoretically, if my opponent manages somehow to deal some damage to my Magikarp and Wailord, I can still theoretically play Guzma, move all energies with my Quagsire to technically my other Magikarp and Wailord and use that single copy of Max Potion to get rid of all damage counters from my Magikarp and Wailord, because once it is knocked out, you're just losing 3 prize cards, and yeah, that's pretty bad. So I decided to pair it with Powerful Squall Blastoise, which says that once during a turn you might look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of water energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. So pretty decent ability, not good as the Rouge, but still it's very powerful for the current meta. As the main attacker, I will say we have Articuno with the Blizzard Whale ability that says as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, whenever your opponents try to play support a card like Guzma, for example, or maybe Plumeria that affects your benched Pokemon, there needs to be a water, your opponent won't be able to do pretty much nothing to them. Cold Cyclone is also strong attack because it allows you to move 2 energies from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemons, and with that being said, you can just power up that Blastoise pretty quickly with that combo. We also have some Aqua Patches available as well, so we can do some energy acceleration as well. There's one copy of Jet Gazer, a Volcanion, that can simply switch something from our opponent bench to the active position, and for the draw support I decided to tech one Marshadow and Tapu Lele. So moving on to the item cards, we're gonna find 4 copies of Aqua Patch, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and 3 Brooklet Hills for the setup. No need for more than that. And then we also have 1 copy of Field Blower and 1 copy of Max Potion as a tech, as well as the Rescue Stretcher. There's a Choice Band as well, so we can hit for 210. Powerful Pokemons like Zoroark, for example, he's still meta in this format and with this set as well, so Choice Band also sounds like a good idea, but we can also do some more damage with Articuno. Theoretically, we can Cold Cyclone for like 100, so it's definitely not that bad to keep that in mind. What else we have here? 8 draw supporters for draw. We have 4 Cynthia's, 2 Erika's Hospitalities, and 2 copies of Lily. More than that, 3 copies of Guzma, and 12 regular water energies. And that is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video, so stay tuned for the gameplay. Alright, boys and girls, we are ready for the game, and unfortunately, worst possible thing happened to me. I started with my Tapu Lele GX, so this is already a huge disadvantage. But it could be even worse, I guess, if I started with the Marshadow. At least Tapu Lele is a little bit more tankier, it can actually absorb some damage. And attacks from my opponent's side of the field. What do we have here in addition to that? Just 1 copy of Lily, and that's pretty much it. So, there's the Ultra Ball for Jirachi. And this is definitely going to be 1 retreat onto the Jirachi. This card is so good, and it's also so freaking expensive. It's just a matter of time when a skateboard will hit the sky. But anyways, very nice top deck. It is Articuno. So I'm thinking about energy attachment, a Lily play, another Articuno, and I can go with my Whopper on the bench as well. And I'm just gonna pass my turn. He managed to wake up, but it doesn't matter too much because even if you're under special condition, you can still use ability. It's not Pokemon power. I really want to see Pokemon powers coming back into the game instead of the abilities. We're probably not gonna see that in a while. Alright, so he can use another copy of Stellar Wish. I mean, good thing is that you can use Cold Cyclone, you can strike for 70 or 100, you can move 2 energies to your other Articuno, so that's pretty damn ass. Pretty badass play. And again, my opponent just passes the turn. Oh, there we go with the Brooklet Hill, so I'm gonna use my Brooklet Hill for something like a Squirrel. And since I have Blastoise, this is gonna be a good way to go. And more than that, I'm gonna use this Guzma this turn, so I can basically hit for 70 and move those energies with Cold Cyclone to my Articuno on the bench. There we go. And next turn I can use Rare Candy Blastoise, so I can finally set my Blastoise in play. And other card that I'm gonna use, it's probably gonna be some sort of... I'm definitely thinking about grabbing myself Volcanion, but it needs to be Wailord, there's no doubt about it. Wailord, 300 HP Pokemon with powerful attack as well, so that was Jirachi for Volkner, and probably we're gonna see with Volkner maybe it's probably gonna be energy and the Nazball, so it is Nazball, and with the Nazball we might see another Jirachi. Oh, so he didn't wake up, but he was still able to retreat. Maybe he didn't know that. Or maybe he just didn't want to do that. Who knows? Not a single energy card. Not a single energy card. Still, we are ready to go with that Brooklet Hill for Wailord. And I'm passing my turn. So he managed to wake up. There's another Stellar Wish. For another copy of Nazball, we might see another... Okay, so this time he decided to retreat. There's a Nazball play. Well, he probably just misclicked turn before. And there's a Pika and Zekrom. I mean, theoretically, even Tag Bolt can knock my Wailord out with Choice Band and 3 Electro Powers, so it can actually happen. So there we go with the switch, and this is gonna be a knockout versus my Articuno. So I'm losing one prize as well as the energy card, but it doesn't matter too much. I have Aqua Patch, so I can easily recover that energy. Alright, let's go with the Jet Gazier. Who's gonna be promoted in the active position? Probably Jirachi, but if it's Jirachi I can take one prize, so it should be Jirachi. And it is. Alright, what else I can do with my Blastoise? I can only get one energy card and attach it onto my Magikarp and Wailord. I'm thinking about doing that. And I'm also thinking about getting one copy of Aqua Patch onto my Volcanion. Another copy can stay in my hand, so I can use my Cold Cyclone and move my energies onto my Volcanion on the bench. Nice. The reason for that is simply because I can use Sona Blast and hit for 100 as well with non-GX attacker. For now, I'm not gonna use Wailord yet. It is still not good for me to use it. So that was a Volkner play, and it's probably for another Nazball and Energy. So for another Jirachi, we might say that, or maybe not. Good thing is that I have Cynthia available. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I'm putting my energies as long as I can find my... So I can't knock him out right now. Let's promote Wailord. Let's go all in here, shall we? Blastoise. Alright, I guess I don't need Blastoise. I have Marshadow, so that is a good sign. One Aqua Patch for my Wooper. One powerful Squall as well. Only one energy. Let it be for Wailord. And Cynthia for Quagsire, or at least Ultra Ball. There's the Quagsire. Alright. I guess I couldn't ask for more than that. We can pull another... We can put another Wailord on the bench. So right now I can move all of my energies. So that's 3. One more washout. 4 energies and one more washout. 5 energies, and I'm ready for Super Splash. There we go. The only thing that can save my opponent literally right now is if he can somehow get Stadium in play and use that full blitz, because I can't go for the one-hit knockout versus this Pika Zekrom, that's for sure. But still I'm down to 3 prize cards, so I managed to set up properly, and there we go. So there's the Tapu Koko with the Dance of the Ancients. So he can theoretically get 2 energies in play. So Stellar Wish first. He has Aurora available as well for that energy acceleration. He also have a skateboard, so he can retreat on the bench. I do have Choiceman for next turn, as well as 1 copy of Erika's Hospitality, which I don't need. The perfect card for me would be some type of Guzma play. But even if I don't find Guzma, I can still use my GX, for example. Hit for 100 and spread... hit for 10 and spread 100 to all of my opponent's benched Pokemons with Towering Splash GX. It was a slow start for my opponent as well for me, but I managed to set up at least properly right now. And with 2 Magikarp Wailords, I think I'm in a much better position than my opponent is. Still, he can grab himself that copy of... double copy of energies with the Dance of the Ancients. And he just decided to power up 2 Pika Zekroms without dealing damage to me. Oh... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's hitting me for 250 with Tapu Koko. That's still not enough for the knockout. Woohoo! Okay. That's a sick move with Tapu Thunder. Oh, actually for 300, do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? To all of your opponent's Pokemon in play. Yes, of course. Of course we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a chance that I can power up my Wailord once again with 5 energies? I highly doubt about that. with so many energies in my hand, I can't, unfortunately. If I can find maybe 2 energies with... Let's see. I just need 2 energy cards. Not a single one. So Guzma is literally all he needs. And I even do him a favor here, so he can just play Guzma. Oh, what a nasty move that was. That Tapu Koko surprised me there. So I'm knocked out. GG. Alright, so starting first, always good to see that. It is my turn, and I'm hoping for Articuno in my opening hand. Yes, there we go. I have Articuno, I have Brooklet Hill, I also have my Tapu Lele available, so this is definitely good looking for me right now. And I'm gonna play versus Blacephalon, so this should be some sort of quick game for me, I guess. But maybe I'm completely wrong, so let's start with that Tapu Lele GX, and we're gonna go with nothing less but with the Lily. Alright. Playing Lily, getting another Squirrel, and Ultra Ball for nothing but another Articuno. There we go. And for now, this is it. Passing my turn. Next turn I can use my Vert Total, evolve one of my 2 Squirrels. And I guess I can use Ultra Ball for Marshadow. To be honest, I didn't look if I have Marshadow available, but even if I don't, I can go for a Blastoise. So there we go with a Wonder Tank, which is probably gonna be... Oh, maybe I'm not playing against Blacephalon. Maybe I'm just playing against something else. Maybe Naganandel Tapu Koko, maybe Naganandel something else, who knows, we shall see. So far there are 3 Poipoles in the play and a Field Blower, so I'm losing both Choice Band and Brooklet Hill. And I'm top decking just a Max Potion. Well, since that's the case, I'm not gonna risk. I'm just gonna Cold Cyclone for now because I feel comfortable doing that. I'm gonna move my energies onto my Articuno. Since I can take 1 prize card, I feel just comfortable doing that. And there is another Brooklet Hill, which can help me to see what I have in my deck. And Ultra Ball play for my opponent. Okay, so Ultra Ball for another copy of Tapu Lele for another Wonder Tag, which might be in this case even for Erika's Hospitality, maybe for Cynthia. It is for Cynthia, so there we go. Cynthia play. I mean, best thing is that I can next turn even search my deck for Blastoise, put him into play. And it is a lighting deck, so it is some sort of Tapu Koko deck on the other side of the field. So we're gonna go with the Brooklet Hill, see if we have Marshadow available, and we have. There's only one thing for me I need to keep on my mind, that I can't allow myself to basically put 6 energies in play. Otherwise, my opponent will just knock me out. Yeah, I mean, I can go with Ultra Ball for Blastoise. It's okay, we can do it. And then I have Cynthia available, so first thing first, Let's see if we can find 2 energies for the powerful Squall. No, we can't. Not a single energy card. That's so bad. Okay, so interesting. Yet another Ultra Ball play for another Blastoise. So I can have 2 Blastoise in play, and I just need bench space. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I already have 7 energies discarded, so it's not surprising anyways. So passing my turn to my opponent. There is first Naganandel in play. Right now I don't have Quagsire in play, right? So without Quagsire I cannot deal damage anyways. With my Wailord I cannot move my energies. But I don't even have Wailord in play. Only good thing here is that I can power up my Pokemons with water energy cards, and I'm hitting for 70, and I can move 2 energies. I'm gonna move them to my Blastoise. So if I want to use Hydro Tackle, I'm hitting for 150, so that is a lot of damage, but again I have both Choice Bands discarded, and maybe I have one more Choice Band left. I need to check that. So there's another Tapu Lele play for my opponent. He just used Acerola, passes his turn. Looks badly for him, looks even worse for me. So let's go with that Cynthia. We need some Guzmas here, there's no question about that. So there's the one for the next turn. I can try to use my powerful Squall and see if I have any energy card left. So 5 in play, 3 in discard pile, so I just need 1 energy. I simply can't get them. I simply can't get none of them. I mean, 12 energies in this type of the deck, it looks like it's just not enough. It's just not enough. But if I can put somehow my Wailord and my 1 copy of Wailord and 1 copy of Quagsire in play, I can quickly move my energies and start hitting heavy damage and taking knockouts and prize cards. So there's another Cynthia play. I mean, I managed to set up pretty fast, but my biggest concern and problem right now is how to get that Blastoise and Wailord in play. I mean, I have 2 Blastoise, but I don't have Wailord, and that's just because I decided to go for another Blastoise. But it doesn't matter, at least I can go for the knockout right here. We can try Powerful Squall, once again nothing. We can try one more Powerful Squall, again nothing. And we can use Hydro Tackle for the knockout. There we go. 150, I'm taking 30. Not a big deal, at least I'm taking prize card, which is a water energy. I need to force my opponent somehow to knock my Blastoise out so I can put that Wooper and a Wailord in play, as well as if I can just put my Marshadow somehow in the active position so he can take even more prize cards. So there's a Guzma for Tapu Lele actually. I mean, I have another Guzma available for his Naganandel, which I will probably use. I mean, I will. And I will actually let my opponent knock my Blastoise out if he can't. if he can. So theoretically he can. So he just needs one more energy card and my Blastoise will be knocked out. And then I can put my Wooper in play. Only when Articuno is in the active position, your opponent cannot catch your Pokemons on the bench that are actually water types. Otherwise he can. So he just unfortunately decided to concede because he didn't have anything interesting. But overall, Blastoise was a pure MVP in this matchup. So let's move on to another game. Okay, so starting first. What we can get in the opening hand? No basic Pokemon. Alright. I just want to start with my Articuno, so my bench can be protected for my opponent Guzma plays. Custom Catcher and Counter Catcher is the future, so those two cards are gonna be probably more expensive than they are right now, especially when Guzma rotates, and especially if they don't reprint anything like Guzma. Then Counter Catcher and Custom Catcher would be very powerful. Alright, so I'm playing versus Lost March. Well, I think for now I'm okay. I mean, I could even use my Ultra Ball for Articuno, but decided not to do it, just in case of my opponent Marshadow play. I can still have better chance to pull some sort of Ultra Ball once again for that Blastoise Rare Candy play. Only reason why I didn't want to do it. But again, if I did that, I would still need to discard my Tapu Lele as well, so... and depend on the top deck, right? Which is not a smart idea at all in this case. So I'm just happy if I can survive this turn without taking knockout, and I actually did survive this turn. And right now I can just play my Brooklet Hill for Articuno, put him on the bench. I also have Quagsire, that's a good sign. Right now I can use my Blastoise. Alright, this time I have two energies, so both of them gonna go to my Articuno. I do have energy for my Wailord, and I have Tapu Lele GX available for some kind of supporter draw. So let it be Erika's Hospitality in this case. I'm fine with 5 cards, I could even go with Lily, it's pretty much the same. There we go, another Ultra Ball, which needs to be for nothing less but for my Wooper, so I can have that Quagsire available. I can definitely take a first prize card in the game, which I definitely need to do. And I also need to use that Cold Cyclone so I can move energies onto my Wailord. There we go. But I also need to have my Articuno in the active position, because Wailord is weak on the grass and he can easily have... He can easily be easy target due to my opponent Lost Marchers. So for me, the only thing right now here is to find a couple Aqua Patches and couple energies with Blastoise, and I can use my Towering Splash GX and pretty much win the game at my turn 2, knocking out all of my opponent Lost Marchers. That would be amazing. So this Wailord is actually, he needs to have 7 extra water energies, which means I need to have 8 energies in Wailord. So far I have 3. I have 2 in my discard pile. I mean, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can do that. I'm very scared because he already have 3 Jumpluff in play and enough damage for the knockout. And I'm gonna need another Articuno. Otherwise, my Wailord won't be protected. Four Aqua Patch and 5 energies. Ah, come on, no energy. I'm so unlucky. Okay, at least I have Aqua Patch available. Unfortunately, I cannot risk being struck by... Nah, I simply cannot risk being struck by my opponent. Lost March, I mean... But next turn I'm going all in probably with my Wailord. Oh no, I need to have 7 extra energies, so still I cannot go with all in. And I don't even have Quagsire yet. The big problem for me is that I'm losing another Articuno. I need Drow Supporter. Ah, not a Blastoise, not a Blastoise. I need Drow Supporter. I have literally like one more turn left here to do something, otherwise this is one looking good. Ah, just one energy card, damn it. Maybe next turn I can consider promoting my Wailord in the front and trying to use that GX for the win. But I need Drow Supporter so badly. Ah, not the water energy. Not the water energy. I really need to go all in. I have no other option available. I need to go all in. Right now he already used one grass energy and he have another one available here, so... Yeah, I need to go all in. 6, 7, 8, 320. And that's gonna be lost game for me. The only thing that can save me literally will be a energy... will be Drow Supporter top deck, or maybe... what else can save me here? Rescue Stretcher, for example. Yeah, Rescue Stretcher would work. Rescue Stretcher could work. Rescue Stretcher would work. So I can buy myself a couple more turns. Obviously he decided to just retreat on the Naru. Come on, give me supporter card. Ah, not the Aqua Patch. I need 3 energies with my powerful Squall. There's only one. Ah, Rescue Stretcher prized. So I have 6 energies on the Wailord, and I mean, if you have Guzma, game is over anyways, so I can just literally just pass my turn, right? We can do that. We can pass the turn and Hope that our opponent don't have Guzma available. So I'm short for like one more energy card, right? Next turn I can win, next turn I can lose. This turn I can even lose, especially if he knocks my Wailord out. Then there's no way that I can recover back. He have a Ranguru, but he needs to burn 2 cards from his hand, so 1 Ultra Ball is all he really needs right now. Because he have a Ranguru for Smooth Over, and then he can just grab the Guzma and knock me out. 1 energy less. And there's a Cynthia. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me here. Is that it? Is that a Smooth Over play for Guzma next turn? I still need energy top deck or Aqua Patch. I only have 1 energy card left. I did get Aqua Patch, and again I couldn't get energy. So with the Brooklet Hill we can go for another scroll. But MVP here is basically Quagsire, because Quagsire will win the game. Because he can use Wash Out, move that Water Energy from my Volcanion onto my Wailord, and I can use this Towering Splash GX. 3, 6, 8. I mean, still he can win if he have... No, he cannot, because I took 4 prize cards, so that's the GG. Oh my goodness. What a sensational move. I mean, I was literally standing on the edge, and I was trying to find a way to get out of this position. I couldn't, and I managed to somehow top deck that Aqua Patch for the win. So if he had Guzma turn before, the game would be over, but luckily he didn't, so I somehow managed to win the game, and there we go. That's the GG. Overall, pretty cool deck for the standard format. I hope you guys enjoy watching it, so make sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel for more videos. Let me also know in the comments below what you think about this deck list. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll definitely see you next time as usual, so since then, have a nice day and goodbye.